So 23 hours ago, it was high, well, 24 hours ago it was high tide. It had been raining all day, and here we are in South Brighton near the intersection of Bridge Street and Dyers Road. 24 hours ago it's high tide. 23 hours ago I arrived here to find this place completely flooded. Let's go and see how it looks today. Some vehicles have been through here since then. At least up to there. All you can see down here, that tip of concrete on the left poking out. That tip there from this bridge. And a little bit of that white metal thing there for the gate. All of this is underwater. Considering it's high tide right now, or near enough, it's dramatic what a difference a day makes. Low tide must have been quite dry. There's a road munted by 2 earthquakes. Good heavens, this is incredible. Munted by 2 earthquakes plus flooding. What's incredible though is this, I'm walking on this asphalt and it's like paper. I can hear the asphalt's puckered up. As I step on it I can hear it flexing under my feet and crunching back down into the gravel. You can hear that over the honking of the geese. Somehow, the gravel underneath is obviously a very thin layer of asphalt, and even though it's been bedded down, or it's got a bed of, gravel underneath it, the gravel must have expanded and contracted or whatever with the water running through, which left the asphalt is like a sheet, which would explain this. Look at that. It's just peeled back. There must have been water running through here at a great rate. It's just peeled back. Incredible. All of this was well underwater. You could see the flaxes. That's the only way I could tell where the road was from those flax bushes. It's high tide again, so the water's still right up. Wonder how old these sand volcanoes are. And if it's possible that any of them are new. They look very well formed for something that's had a high tide wash over them. It's been out in the weather for, 8 weeks today since the earthquake on the 22nd of February. Now, I'm just remembering, seeing that kind of discolored brown amongst the grey sand reminds me that there's untreated sewage in the estuary. Ha! Not to mention untreated bird sewage anyway. Yeah, look at that. The pattern that waves make on sand, even though we're on a road. Some more of that. Nice big crack in the road. Hadn't really thought of that. It's not just the sand sorry, not just the water coming through. It's an issue, is it? It's also what the water brings with it. The sand and the pollution. And geese have been out here today. And it looks like maybe the tide wasn't as high as I thought. See if we can tell how high it came. Gosh. This building is munted anyway, but look at that. The concrete's lifted right up. Pleasant Point Yacht Club. Certainly the club bit was covered in water. And I think at high tide the yacht bit might have been as well at the high point. So the club, top of the yacht bit, how high is that? Not quite 3 feet to the top of the yacht. Bring Niwa equipment inside of here. 28th of February 2011. There's cracks in the earth. Maybe a little bit less pleasant to cross than they were before it got all muddy. It went from fissures to drainage channels. It's silting up. From brick, how random. Looks like the tide's still trying to challenge me, young man. Oh, you've got something caught on your foot, haven't you? Uh-oh, I might have to try to help you. How am I going to help you without you biting me? That's going to be a challenge, isn't it? Your feet are tangled up in twine. Oh, bugger. You poor thing. What have you got on your beak? You alright there, buddy? You won't let me close enough to help. This poor guy. He's got some twine around both his or her feet, making walking most unpleasant for him. He just took a bunch of water out of his beak as well. I'm not sure if that was what that was all about. In peace for now might be the best solution. Oh. Is that cutting into his leg like I think it is? That could be very bad news. Okay, we'll come back to you, buddy. Check on you in a few minutes. Not sure if that tree was pointing sideways before or not. Danger, keep clear. Street light out here. And there's the old jetty. And here, gone from jetties to canals. Now this is fairly astounding. What is this? There's a chunk of concrete here. The nearest neighbor is over there. Water is seeping in. Tide must still be coming in. Nice big solid chunk of concrete. Tempted to jump up to there, but I might end up in the water if I do. That thing looks like it could easily cantilever over. You here to help the bird? Good on you. I was just trying to figure out what I could do about him, but I figured there's nothing I can do without... Yeah, exactly. Do you want a hand? Do you need a hand?
Well, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I was here once and we failed, but we got a massive red spark.
Yeah.
See what's wrong? It's just a gut.
Yeah. Bit of twine or something wrapped around both the legs. Yeah. I couldn't quite tell. I don't know what their legs normally look like, but I see his right leg is pinched really thin. So I don't know if that's from the twine wrapping around or. Yeah. It's a bit of a worry. Well, do you want me to come give you a hand now, or do you want a couple of minutes to get him build his trust up? Sorry?
Did you get quite close to him?
I've gotten about half the distance I am now, or a bit closer, to about 2/3 as close as I am now. You want me to try?
Yeah, well, this is massive blocking, and so if we can actually, hey, oh no.
You put it down on the ground.
And run out on that with this, and have it. Yep, we did it, you know.
Okay, now, what?
You can't go jumping over there. What's that you pull on your broken arms? I'll run that way.
What about the possibility? Do you know if he can fly or not?
Yeah, you can fly.
Okay, so you want to put that over him then?
Well, yeah, because we got me to that or.
Do you know? Because I don't know anything about bird rescue. Do you know how to do this without like breaking his wing or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've done this sort of thing before?
Yeah. Well, not with the goose, but lots of other birds.
Okay, no, that's cool. So I'll follow your lead then, because you've got that much more experience than me.
Well, before he jumps from that ledge, he's going to go soon. Back up.
So just tell me what to do.
Well, we're up now.
Are we?
Go around there.
I don't know how stable that is, Tim. I don't know if that's stable.
That?
Are you feeling brave? There's no way to get to that, really.
I
Can't really get to that island.
If you guys aren't in too much of a rush, what I would suggest is that we walk away
Don't come back.
and let him take his time. Maybe leave some bread just where you're standing or further back. Now the other possibility to consider is I was wondering about what if what you've got there now, what if you lay it flat and we tried to, would that work?
And hope he comes and sits on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then we'd catch him up in it. Is that
Not a dumb idea. Don't have to walk on it though. That would be the thing.
well, if there were enough bread maybe. I don't know.
Let's go. And at least it's there anyway. If you're used to it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. When I first saw him, he was somewhere around here.
Yeah, when we first got here, he was right back there. We didn't know.
Okay. Yeah.
The other way.
Yeah. The seagulls like the food. Well, shall we spread it out here and... I mean, you're the experienced one. You tell me what to do.
I don't think he'd be into it, to be honest. But I think you're right. If the only way he's going to come back is if we...
If we leave. So you want to take it with us and just go for a few minutes?
Yeah. I guess so.
Maybe I'll just move some of this bread maybe further away from him so he's...
Yeah, try and get him in.
Well,
Or try and get it back to the water.
Yeah.
Oh. He's pretty weak.
Yeah, he's not looking too chipper, is he?
No. He's been here for a while.